better and safer retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. Got a good morning ready for you. Let's see. Right now it is 76 degrees here at the Paddock Mall, and there is a 60% chance we'll see rain today. Let me refresh this and see if they've changed their mind. They did yesterday. Like every time I'd refresh the screen, it would be a new prediction. No, it's staying at 60%. Before we talk about the Confederate flag again and Donald Trump again, there are a couple of other things. One fun story was, I don't have the story in front of me, but in Ireland there was a story of a minion, one of those inflatable, I guess it's an advertising campaign or something. The Minion, that big yellow character, is it a Disney character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they made a big, gigantic one that was inflatable, and I guess it fell over into the street and caused a traffic jam, and it made for some funny photographs. It was just, nobody got hurt. The Minion was like lying down.
It was huge.
It was huge.
It was taller than a car. It was, I mean, it was like, I don't know what, maybe 10 cars on top of each other.
And then there was another story. Mitch Kapor and his wife Frida Kapor Klein, I might be saying their name wrong, will invest $40 million over 3 years in a set of initiatives designed to give women and underrepresented minorities a better shot at becoming technology entrepreneurs. They will make the announcement today during the first White House Demo Day. I was telling you about that earlier.
Yep.
Which will showcase technologies from the nation's diverse entrepreneurs and kick off a new initiative to bring greater diversity to the tech world.
All they got to do is go to school. If you want to learn how to do something, you go to school, you get a degree, and you find somebody that's hiring in your field of expertise. I don't understand why people think there's such an unfairness out there. I just don't understand it.
No, we'll see. I mean, they've got $40 million. They want to invest in this particular thing, so they may see something we don't see.
All right, I'll write them a letter. Dear couple.
Dear Mitch and Frida.
That's right.
Mitch and Frida.
There you go.
All right.
That's the money.
Yesterday, the Marion County Historical Commission heard from a bunch of people regarding their feelings about flying the Confederate flag in McPherson, at McPherson. The interesting thing about this story is that it was taken down, and nobody would have said anything if it wasn't taken down, because putting it back up is what got everybody in an uproar.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, it's not the same Confederate flag. I know you know this already. I feel like I'm just rehashing things. And Tom Schmitz put a really well-done video up on YouTube and on Facebook making his points. Now Tom's points are that if you're going to associate the Confederate flag with hatred, then you have to also consider associating the American flag with hatred, because Tom's point here, not mine, not that he's wrong, I'm just saying, I'm just taking his words here and paraphrasing them. The northern states, the United States, was completely involved with slavery at one point.
Yes.
Absolutely true. I think the problem, though, that those who oppose to the Confederate flag have, and I've said this before too, I think the problem is that the Confederate flag and the United States flag represent the Constitution that the nation is built upon, okay? So the Constitution of the United States has our lifestyle. We thank our lifestyle to it. We've had a lot of mistakes. We've corrected a lot of things. We've changed things about the Constitution and made this a better nation. The Confederacy didn't really have that chance because they were only around for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. But nevertheless, the Confederate Constitution does specify African Americans. They use the word Negroes.
Yes.
And that's what I think is the real issue here. It's not whether the North had slaves or not, and it's not whether you can associate hatred with the American flag, but it's the representation connected to the Constitution that establishes the nations we're talking about. At McPherson, they have no flag that represents the nation of the Timucua people. I know you can debate whether they had a nation or not, but the Cherokee Nation is considered a nation. The Nation of Islam is considered a nation. And therefore, the Timucua people clearly had a nation. I mean, clearly they had a group of people that were called Timucuans, and the city of Ocala got its name from one of the villages in the Timucua Nation, which was called Ocala.
Yes.
Spelled with either an I at the end or an E at the end. I guess it's up to interpretation, because I don't think it was ever written down anywhere.
No.
I think it was just the way they pronounced it. But anyway, so those who are opposed to it, including Reverend Reginald Willis Sr., who spoke yesterday at the meeting, he is the president of the Marion County chapter of the NAACP. He believes the flag has no place flying on public property. He has no problem with it being in a museum, but he thinks it should be off the property. Tom makes a great point also, Tom Schmitz, about the fact, I don't know if he did this in his video, but he has told us this before on his show he does with Buddy and here in the office, that the Spanish flag, flies there, and it clearly was just as responsible, if not more responsible, for some hatred.
Exactly.
Go back to Hernando. What was his?
DeSoto?
Let me say the right guy's name here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Hernando DeSoto. Yeah, Hernando DeSoto, who the city of Hernando is named after.
Yeah.
And the county of Hernando, by the way.
Exactly.
But he and his army, if you think about what they did, they came through and they slaughtered the Native Americans who happened to be with the Timucua Nation, whose flag probably didn't even exist. They probably didn't have a flag. But I mean, if you wanted to represent all of the governing bodies that Ocala and Marion County have been under the governance of, then you have to include the Timucuas.
That's right.
The Timucuas probably, if there are any remaining Timucuan, relatives who have heritage that can be traced back to that nation, that Native American, that indigenous, is that what you call it? Indigenous people, whatever.
Yes.
They probably have a say-so here too, because that Spanish flag shouldn't fly, because Hernando DeSoto clearly was part of this whole thing that not only killed them, but made the males their servants.
Yeah.
I don't think they used the word slaves in the piece I read, but what's the difference? And their women involuntary concubines. And what's an involuntary concubine? What does that mean? Somebody you're raping?
Exactly.
Is that what that means?
That means that's what it means.
Okay, so when we're talking about flags that represent hatred, you have to look at everything that Tom points out, and Tom does a wonderful job. If you get a chance, check out the video. He does makes a really good point. But I think in writing, in concrete writing, there is nothing in the United States Constitution that specifies African Americans or African descent people. There is, however, in the Confederate Constitution. And I've read to you some of the quotes before. Here's one of them. The Confederate Constitution forbids any law to ever be passed that would be, and here's the quote, denying or impairing the right of property in Negro slaves, unquote. In other words, you could never make a law under the Confederate Constitution. You could never make a law making it illegal to have slaves. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the part that everybody who wants to support the flag has to recognize as the reason why some of your neighbors don't want the flag.
Yeah.
It's because of that line. It's because of that sentiment that's in the Constitution of the Confederacy. The line that denies the opportunity for any governing body to deny the right of property in Negro slaves. There you go. That's why they don't like the flag.
Yeah.
That's why they don't think it's appropriate.
Right. Exactly.
So, I know we've talked about it before. Anyway, the commission is expected to make a recommendation. The Historical Commission is expected to make a recommendation at meeting scheduled for August 17th. And that'll be at 5:30 at the Marion County Growth Management Building. Let's take a little break, and when we come back, A, you can call in and talk about that if you want to. You're welcome to. Or B, we'll move on to the Donald Trump being compared to Ronald Reagan thing.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident for today. Times of clouds and sun with a shower and thunderstorm around during the afternoon and evening hours. The high today 86 to 90, then overnight partly cloudy, those 72 to 76. Tomorrow partly sunny with a couple of thunderstorms around during the afternoon and evening hours, high 88 to 92. And for Thursday, some sunshine with an afternoon thunderstorm, high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this not quite as wet Tuesday as Monday was, but temperature right now here at the Paddock Mall is 76 degrees, and the forecast is calling for a 60% chance of rain today. All right, so let's switch topics and move on to the Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan comparison that I was talking to you about earlier.
Yep, I like to hear this.
The debate on Fox is scheduled for this coming Thursday. Donald Trump is expected to be one of the draws of the debate. People want to see how he handles a debate. I will just say this: I don't know how he's going to do in a debate, but I will tell you this: that I was part of a panel one time at a local debate.
Yep.
I can't remember what offices were being. Do you remember? This was so long ago. And Hank Whittier was one of the panelists also.
Yeah, was at the Marion County
was that the school board, right?
At the
school board building.
That's right.
But anyway, so I was part of a debate, and this is why there's a reason for me bringing up my little experience, is because in doing a radio talk show, I get to speak to people who are running for office, and Robin and I have a reputation, I guess you could say, of being kind and gentle. Good morning, how you doing? To our guests. And they always will tell us, gosh, you made me feel at home. I didn't even feel like I was on a radio show. It felt like I was at somebody's kitchen table. Or
drinking coffee.
Yeah, and so because of that, they come in here or in the old studio that we had. And they don't typically look like they're feeling intimidated. They start out nervous. They almost always do. But they get comfortable really quickly, and we just have a chat with them the same way we would chat with you if we weren't on the air. Same exact thing. And they will tell us this all the time. Now, why that's important is because in the debate setting, I saw some of those same candidates perform horribly. Horribly. These are smart, deep-thinking men and women who really, really want to do what's best for their community. In that case, I think it was county commission. I can't remember.
I think so, yeah.
Or school board, or whatever they were running for. But it was a local office, and they really, really felt like they were bringing something to the table that they thought would make this community better. That was their honest feeling. And I would probably be correct in saying it applied to every one of them, because none of the local jobs, well, county commissioner is kind of a good paying job, but
it's huge, wonderful.
it is a good one.
70,000 a year.
But the other ones are pretty much not. I don't think any of the other positions really get paid that well. But the point is, if you're taking a position like city council, for example, that pays hardly anything, or mayor, or school board, or any of those positions, they really don't pay much. And so the people running for those offices truly are doing it because they feel like they can make a difference. And I would include the county commission candidates as well, even though that's not a bad paycheck.
No.
All right. But in the debate setting, I watched them perform differently than the conversations we had with them on the air. It was an interesting thing. And I thought, well, the reason they're performing differently is because it's way more intimidating. There's a camera, there's bright lights, there's us panelists asking questions, you know, and
there's an audience.
Yeah, there was an audience. It was very much a structured environment. It was not like sitting across the kitchen table from somebody. Okay. Now, Donald Trump has plenty of experience being in front of bright lights, plenty of experience with the whole TV thing, you know, so he might have a little bit of an edge on those who don't. Some of the other candidates have plenty. Jeb Bush has plenty, for example.
Yes, exactly. Hillary Clinton has plenty.
So he's being compared to Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan also had a lot of experience in front of a camera, having been an actor. So here are the things that Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan have in common. One is that they're both Washington outsiders. Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump, both outsiders. Okay? They're both conservatives. And if you want to look for a conservative who's an outsider, you have other choices. I'm not trying to steer you away from anybody, but don't forget Ben Carson. Ben Carson is an outsider. He's never held a political office. He's clearly a conservative. He's a soft-spoken man. He's not harsh and loud like Donald Trump is, but he's an intelligent man. And under the lights of an interview, and I've seen him in interviews, it's not as well spoken as he writes. He writes wonderfully. We've had, I don't want to name names, but we've had some people running for and holding office with the school board that could write wonderfully, and you could read what their thoughts were. You could go to their web pages and read these beautiful is it dissertation the right word? Yes. Beautiful essays or whatever on their feelings about what they should do in the school board. But then they get in front of the camera and they're not the same. No. It's not the same.
No, not at all. It's very intimidating.
So anyway, just to compare Ronald Reagan to Donald Trump, that was one piece. Ronald Reagan was dismissed as being a serious candidate. So is Trump. Trump is being dismissed. Nobody thinks he's serious, but he is serious.
He is.
And I think you can see that in him.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to quit.
Trump and Reagan were both attacked by the establishment as being extreme and too simplistic. There you go. People were so fed up with the state of the country under Jimmy Carter that Ronald Reagan beat him in a landslide. As Trump's showing in the polls demonstrate, people are once again fed up with the establishment.
Exactly.
They always are. But whoever's the establishment, everybody's always ready for the next one.
Right.
It's always the way it is.
Right. But it should, and that's as it should be. You shouldn't have the same old, same old.
Another comparison with Ronald Reagan is that Donald Trump shares Ronald Reagan's passion for what he believes in. All right. Well, that's an interesting thing to say because it's true for all of them. It's true for Ted Cruz. It's true for Hillary Clinton, I guess. I don't know about her.
No.
But she has a passion for what she believes in, just because you don't agree with what she believes in.
Yeah.
But I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I buy her passion. I mean, Donald Trump is convincing. I believe his passion. I'm thinking about Hillary. I'm not so sure I believe in her passion. No. I've seen her talking, and it almost seems like she's bringing up talking points that she feels need to be brought up, like we need better jobs, we need higher paying jobs.
Yeah.
Not that she's not passionate about it.
And she didn't feel bad for the people that died in Benghazi or for their families.
Trump and Reagan have similar views on illegal immigration. Trump created controversy and won support for his outspoken comments about illegal immigration and the lack of border security. Reagan signed the Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986. We've had listeners educate us about that, actually, making it illegal to knowingly hire or recruit illegal immigrants and requiring employers to attest to their employees' immigration status. That is always a sticking point with me, too, because when you have that already in stone and already in writing, why are we allowing that still to happen? Mm-hmm. Probably one of the biggest reasons we have an illegal immigration problem. Trump is considered to be a straight talker. Ronald Reagan was also considered to be a straight talker. But then again, let's look at the other candidates and tell me if there's any others in the group that are also straight talkers. Some of them are straight writers. They write better than they talk.
Yeah.
Trump began as a Democrat before becoming a Republican. Same thing is true for Ronald Reagan. Reagan initially was a Democrat. He backed Dwight Eisenhower and Richard Nixon and went on to register as a Republican in 1964. Trump and Reagan both had been TV stars, of course. Reagan hosted General Electric Theater in the 50s, Death Valley Days in the 60s, and Trump, of course, was on The Apprentice and Celebrity Apprentice. Mm-hmm. Trump seeks to follow in Reagan's footsteps and succeed a liberal, big government Democratic president. Barack Obama is even further to the left than Jimmy Carter was by some people's opinions.
Right, exactly.
Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan both opposed runaway public employees unions. These are fighting words for a lot of you, I know. Trump told Bill O'Reilly recently that he thought that Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker was doing the right thing for his state when he reined in public workers' unions. I did not necessarily agree with Scott Walker when he did that. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion. But Reagan, we're just comparing Ronald Reagan to Donald Trump. Ronald Reagan in 1981 fired more than 11,000 air traffic controllers after they went on strike in violation of a federal law barring government unions from striking. You might remember that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a mess. That was a mess.
Trump shares Ronald Reagan's overall aim as president, which is to make America great again.
And put it back in the hands of the people.
Saying things and meaning things are two different things. Mm-hmm. I believe he means them. I'm not trying to imply he doesn't. But I'm saying that you could have anybody stand up there and say, I want to make America great again.
Yeah.
You have to be careful who you hear when you hear somebody say those words. Hitler wanted to make Germany great.
Yeah.
Trump favors tax reduction, as did Reagan. The reduction in tax rates championed by Reaganomics sought to spur economic growth. Trump has called for a repeal of the estate tax, the lowering of taxes on capital gains and dividends, and reducing the corporate tax rate to 0 to spur job growth. Those on the left say that's a poor idea, a bad idea, because they say you should be taxing corporations because, after all, they make gazillions of money. The right says you can't tax corporations because corporations aren't people. It always trickles down to the consumer anyway.
Right.
If you tax a corporation, you're taxing the poor.
And the Democrats want to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour, and that's going to decrease jobs.
Trump, like Reagan, is pro-life. In 1982, Reagan stated, simple morality dictates that unless and until someone can prove that unborn human is not alive, we must give it the benefit of the doubt and assume it is alive. And Trump said in 2011 that he was pro-life after years of being pro-choice, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad.
Trump and Reagan both have defended gun rights and the Second Amendment. Mm-hmm. And Reagan was the first president who had been divorced. Donald Trump has been divorced twice.
Yes.
Those are the similarities. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lilia Moo. There was terror under the Big Top in New Hampshire last night in a collapse during a severe storm.
People who were part of the circus just yelled run, and I just see stakes and stuff coming up out of the ground.
A severe thunderstorm watch had been posted. Investigators are now examining how that tent was put up.
Fox Radio, Salgi and Grasso, a man and girl were killed, nearly 24 others hurt. An attempt to take federal funding away from Planned Parenthood stalled in the Senate.
The measure came up short on a procedural vote.
3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is not agreed to.
The failed effort could set up a showdown over the budget this fall, as Republicans could threaten to vote against spending bills if they include Planned Parenthood funds.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland, and some 1,300 people in Northern California being urged to evacuate because of wildfires. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto, shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Chip, what do you like best about summer?
Going to the beach, hanging around the pool, and let me guess, driving a new Ford.
Right on all 3 counts. In celebration of summer, Ford Lincoln of Ocala and Village Ford of Bellevue are inviting people in to take the Ford experience and witness firsthand all the style, innovation, and dependability that make up America's favorite brand at unbeatable prices.
Not to mention 0% for 72 months, plus no payments until fall. Could it get any better?
How about for taking the Ford experience, you'll receive a jumbo beach bag stuffed with summertime fun, and with the purchase of a new Ford...
Let me guess, you get to select from these cool summertime gifts in the showroom. Maybe the grill. The smoker.
Get the Ford Lincoln of Ocala or Village Ford of Bellevue today for their unbeatable summer sales event and take the Ford experience. Grab a beach bag full of fun.
Start off at FordofOcala.com or MyVillageFord.com. I don't know, the grill, maybe the mini fridge.
Not all buyers of vehicles qualify for 0 for 72 months financing, nor no payments until fall. Restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Prestige Food Trucks, the world's leading food truck manufacturer, specializing for the startup vendor all the way up to restaurant chains, is a proud sponsor of Food Truck Talks, the weekly show heard every Wednesday at 9 a.m. on The Source, WOCA News Talk, that brings you the inside scoop, ladle, spatula, spoon, fork, and plate from inside of the custom food trucks you see in and around town. Find what makes each food truck unique in its own way, from the food they serve to how it's prepared in their custom manufactured truck. Food Truck Talks, Wednesdays at 9 a.m., sponsored by Prestige Food Trucks.
Are you looking for a durable farm fence to keep your horses enclosed, or a beautiful vinyl fence to give that finishing touch to your home? Seminole Fence has over 20 years of experience in providing quality fence products and services for farm and residential properties. Let them surround your property with a fence that provides privacy, security, and stunning appeal. Don't wait. Contact them today at 352-208-0959 for a free estimate. Seminole Fence, working hard to build fences and harder to build relationships.
All right, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Not a bad looking day. It's kind of hard to see through the window because it's all fogged up from the condensation because of the, what is it? Because of the air conditioning on the inside and the humidity in the inside, right?
Yep, and there's Galen.
That's on the inside? Oh, that's on the outside.
Yeah, outside.
The humidity on the outside and the air conditioning on the inside.
Yeah, but still, you can see the
hard to see.
Yucky prints and stuff.
I'm thinking this is Galen on the phone. Is that you, Galen?
Yeah, good morning, Larry, Robin.
Hey,
how are y'all?
Go on, Galen. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. We were a little bit worried about you. We didn't hear from you. Where are you?
I just got a little late.
Where are you right now?
I'm in Ocala.
So guess what? We're going to a convention. What do you call it? In October.
No, convention,
I would say, or
conference.
I don't know. One or the other. It depends on what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Well,
convention is like a bunch of different groups that get together.
Oh, okay.
A conference is when a single discussion takes place.
Okay, well, it's a campus activities thing, so we're going early October. So.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. I haven't gone anywhere in forever, so I'm looking forward to doing something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'll be enjoyable. Playing our accordion and mandolin there.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. So I got a couple things I want to ask you about blood. What was the one thing I want to ask Galen about blood?
I don't know.
Somebody said something, or I read something. Anyway, how is the blood supply, Galen? I can't remember what it was.
It's okay. I'm here all week. It's okay. We need all types, so just get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood.
Oh, I know what it was. It was that news story this morning about your competition. They're joining forces or something. One Blood and the Blood Alliance.
Yeah, and the Blood Alliance, and yes, I'm pretty familiar with that.
So I guess they're just teaming up. I guess they're becoming one.
Well, that's right. Well, what's actually happened is the One Blood is going to just take over the Blood Alliance. So it's not really, they're not going to come together. It will become One Blood.
Oh, okay. The blood supply is okay. You told us about the blood. I'm all over the map today. Penn Flooring is who we thank for this. I got something to tell you about watermelon juice, and then I have some of this or some of that for you. Penn Flooring. Penn Flooring is who you thank for these blood reports from Galen, Unold, and LifeSouth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go over there and see what they have to offer. Make your home pretty from the floor up. They've got 25 years of experience. They've got plenty of samples to show you. Carpeting, wood flooring, tiling, linoleum. Their showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay Williams Bridge, just over the railroad tracks, about a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Go in there and check out what they've got, and be sure to thank them for sponsoring this segment with Galen, Unold, and LifeSouth.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
So how is your weight loss going? I want to hear a little bit about this. Are you really trying hard? Is it happening easy for you?
It's much easier now. I mean, it's more of a lifestyle change than it is a weight loss. It's not a diet. You just have to consciously decide that, I'm not going to do certain things that I used to do.
So I'm going to tell you a news article, and I don't want anybody to think I'm telling you that this is what you should do. I want you to clearly understand that this is a news piece that I'm going to just read a couple sentences from. The University of Kentucky conducted a study, and they found that, are you ready for this? Drinking 2 glasses of watermelon juice every day will reduce belly fat.
Wow. That's a lot of juice.
Because, is that a lot?
Well, how much? 2 cups?
2 glasses of watermelon juice every day.
8-ounce glass?
I guess. I don't know. It doesn't say.
I think that's important.
Yeah, I think so.
So you have to blend it all. You have to take the watermelon and squash it all together to make it into juice.
Do they sell watermelon juice? I don't know.
I'm sure they do. They sell everything.
It says the magic component may be the amino acid called arginine or something.
Mm-hmm.
This is in the Journal of Nutrition. Found that adding arginine to the diets of obese mice decreased body fat by 64% in 3 months.
Are you sure it's not flowers for arginine?
What?
Flowers for
Read that book,
alginine.
Larry?
No, I didn't read that book.
Never read that book? It's about how this mouse that got tested on and then got really smart.
Oh, no.
They did some tests.
No, but I did see a raccoon that was fighting a war in some big screen TV in Sam's Club the other day.
Against aliens.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. So eat watermelon. Forget the juice. Just go buy some watermelon. There's plenty of it out there.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Watermelon.
Isn't this like a big watermelon area? Don't a lot of farms grow watermelons right here in Marion County?
And it's
Absolutely.
the season. Yeah. It's the season, so you can get them cheap now.
So eat watermelon and watch your belly get smaller.
There you go.
That's a funny thing. The biggest fruit, is that one of the biggest fruits you think?
In size?
Well, it's a lot of water, and so there's a ton of water in watermelons, obviously. So,
but Galen's making a great point. It's about a lifestyle change. It's not about just a diet and say, okay, I've lost my 20 pounds, now I can go back to the way I was eating. It's a lifestyle change.
So I saw in
you have to change how you do things. Yeah,
I saw in Michael's. I saw this trophy case for a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
I know Galen has a baseball bat waiting for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's here with a book.
Gosh, I haven't been in a studio in so long.
What's the book we have for him?
It was a book last week that Galen called that you saved for him. It was the baseball book.
Was that just a week ago?
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, we saved the book for you. We saved the book for you.
Dan tells me that all the time because anytime we get anything related to sports, for some reason we give you the book. I'm like, that's fine. Maybe I'll take
but that's
it
not
someday.
true.
I like that stuff.
But that's not true. We've got, but this particular book must have had something to do with you.
Yeah. Do you want me to go get it? So you can see what
Go get it. Okay. All right. Well, Rob is going to get it. So I have a this or that. We've done this before in the past, but I gotta wait till Robert comes back to do this. So the merging of the two companies. I mean, has LifeSouth ever merged with anybody? I mean, do you guys?
No. We've kind of grown organically, and our philosophy as a community blood center should stay in a community. And
do you have the sense of competition with the other ones, or is it not really the same?
Oh, of course.
Oh, you do. Okay.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, of course. Yeah. This is the book. We don't give you all sports books, but this one is yours. Mm-hmm. It's called The Grind. Remember we told you about it?
Yeah.
Barry Sverga.
Yeah, Barry Sverluga. Yeah, it's kind of a funny spelling name. Yeah, this is the guy. He worked for the Washington Post for since.
Right.
Yeah.
Got the Washington Nationals and the Wides and everything. Yeah.
Right.
And we also give Tom sports books too.
We have given Tom sports books too.
So you're not exclusive, Galen.
All right, so here we go.
All right.
Here we go. This or that. You ready?
Sure.
Some of this or some of that.
I'm ready.
There's no question here other than the two things. Soda or juice?
Juice.
Juice? Robin, you take juice over soda?
Juice, yeah.
Juice over soda.
Do you?
Now. Again, pre-lifestyle change, I would take soda. Yeah.
Right. Well, I would take soda water. In other words, I would take club soda.
Uh-huh.
Does that count?
That's not an option, Larry.
No?
So regular soda or regular juice?
If you
got to remember the bad thing about soda is all the sugars that are in it.
There's no sugar in club soda.
Mm-mm.
That's my point. That's why it's different from soda. And
Okay, so when you say soda or juice, but juice has sugar in it too, right?
Yeah, natural sugar.
There's natural sugars, and it depends on which kind you get.
All right, topless or nude?
Topless.
Oh.
Robin, you can answer any of these. You can answer any of these.
Nude.
Pulp or no pulp?
Pulp.
Pulp. You like pulp? I like pulp too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm pro pulp. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll continue this after the break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident for today. Times of clouds and sun with a shower and thunderstorm around during the afternoon and evening hours. The high today 86 to 90. Then overnight partly cloudy, those 72 to 76. Tomorrow partly sunny with a couple of thunderstorms around during the afternoon and evening hours. High 88 to 92. And for Thursday, some sunshine with an afternoon thunderstorm. High 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
All right, 16 minutes after 8 o'clock. It's the 4th day of August already. It's just, once you're done with July, don't you feel like, okay, we're winding down now, especially if you're a student in school, right? And the funny thing is, you and I don't take any vacations ever.
No.
And yet we still kind of are in that same mode like we were when we were much, much younger.
Exactly.
Galen, have you used all your vacation time for the summer, or you still got one to come?
No, I don't have any more coming, but I didn't use it all. But, yeah.
I think school starts 2 weeks from today, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy how early it starts. Yeah, and I can't go to the beach because it rains every day.
Yeah.
So
well, I was going to tell you, if you want to go, tomorrow's your best bet.
Yeah.
I can't. I got to work. So I'm still mad at you, Larry. It better not rain.
Do you want to?
Ramifications.
Can't you like shift Saturday to Wednesday? Can't you just request?
It doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
All right, we're doing this or that. You ready? Yellow?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yellow or purple? Don't ask me why those two are in here. Yellow or purple? Yellow. Robin?
Yeah, purple.
You like purple? Oh, you like purple. Okay.
What's your color?
Oh, gosh. I guess purple. New York or L.A.?
New York.
New York is for me, too.
Sure.
Even though I love L.A. If I had to be like stuck in one place for the rest of my life, it would be New York, not L.A. Of those two. I like it here in Ocala, too. Here's one. Baseball or football? I think I know the answer.
Baseball.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I like football.
You like football better?
Yeah. What about you?
To me, it's not the game. It's the event. Because I'm not into the game. I have no idea what's going on ever. But I like going to the stadiums.
Yeah.
And the baseball stadiums, to me, were more fun than the football stadiums. It just seemed like it was more interactive or something.
Yeah.
Does that?
Well, there's more time. There's more time to
go get something to eat.
Eat. Go to the bathroom.
There's more time to go to the little restaurants on the perimeter.
Go get you some sushi.
No, you know what I love? You know what I always think about with the baseball is that awesome blossom thing.
Yeah.
That onion thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always good. Politics or entertainment?
Politics.
Really?
I hate entertainment. I think that's just a bunch of noise.
Really?
I hate it.
Why do you go to movies then?
Well, now wait. I thought you were thinking political news or entertainment news.
Oh, I see what you're hearing. Okay. I was thinking like go to a debate or go to a movie. I'd go to the movie.
Well, nobody wants to go to a debate over a movie, so I'm assuming that it's the political news versus entertainment news.
Briefs or boxers?
I'll go boxers.
What's your choice?
Mine is the Bloxer. Have you heard about
what?
the Bloxer? Have you heard about the Bloxer?
No, I haven't.
Bloxer. It's boxers, but they've got a special sheath inside.
Yep.
To divert your unwanted excitement.
Exactly. Nobody can tell.
So nobody will know that you're thinking about something. That
Great if you're 17 or something like that.
All right. Pomp or circumstance? I don't even know what those things are.
Oh yeah. Well, pomp is the pre stuff, and the circumstance is all the noise around it. So, I will say pomp.
Pomp. Okay.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Hike or bike?
God, I hate them both. I'll do hike.
I like bike better.
Yeah, I'll do bike.
Because you get to roll downhill.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, here's a weird one. Nap or siesta?
Ooh, I'm pro both. I will do nap.
You're pro both.
Well, siesta's longer, right? I mean, siesta's like a 2 or 3 hour
it's a different
thing.
time of the day. It's a different time of the day.
Oh,
so siesta is more at like, 2 o'clock. Naps around lunchtime. So.
Oh, okay. What is yours?
Well, now that I've had it defined for me, I think I like a siesta better. I can't sleep at noon. Let's see. Hooters or Winghouse?
Winghouse and Hooters is closed here.
But I mean, assuming they're both open. Winghouse is my choice, too.
I think they're a little better.
Has it got to do with the food or the girls? It can't be the girls.
Well,
it's got to be the uniform.
For girls, there's a place called there's a place called the Grand Canyon, or what do they call it? The Canyons in Atlanta. There you go.
Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Now, have you heard about Tallywhackers?
No.
The male version of Hooters?
Yeah.
No, have you checked it out, Larry?
Online? Yeah, we did a story on it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about applying for a job. Do you think they'd hire me?
Absolutely.
Sure they would.
No, they would not. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Hey.
How about the big decision of popcorn or potato chips?
Popcorn or potato chips? I'll go for popcorn. Popcorn.
Galen?
Depends on the style of potato chips. You got to be more specific than that.
He wants to. Thank you, Hugh. All right. Nikon or Canon? Nikon or Canon?
Nikon.
Nikon. Nikon, Robin?
Much better
Well,
product.
I'll say Canon because that's what my camera is a Canon.
I've never owned a really good camera, so I don't know.
I can't, I
always
know,
heard Nikon was like the camera to get. I don't know why.
Yeah, like Mark Emery, I think he uses a Nikon, and he's got all those fabulous shots that he does. But again, it's that particular thing. It's about the talent behind the camera.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So
isn't it more about that?
No, I think so.
I'm looking at cameras, and I will tell you this: that Nikon has more megapixels.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So that would be the choice, then, the one with the most megapixels.
Apparently, that doesn't mean anything anymore. So.
Oh, it doesn't?
Crazy.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
Is it a more expensive camera, a Nikon, generally?
No, they're about the same price.
Sandals or flip-flops?
I like sandals because that way I can wear socks because my feet get cold.
Sandals.
Yeah,
I like
sandals.
better.
Because flip-flops, you catch your toe and you're falling all over the place and everything. I never liked flip-flops.
R or PG? R or PG?
I never choose a movie because of that. I'll say PG.
But if you had to, if somebody said to you, I got two movies, I'm not going to tell you what they're called. One is R, one's PG. Which one do you want?
PG, I guess.
Yeah, PG would probably make me laugh more than an R.
Probably, yeah. Because they probably taken,
Yeah.
Because R sometimes has, what do you call, gratuitous stuff, just for the heck of it.
Right.
Spectator or athlete?
Athlete? What?
Yes. Do you want to be a spectator or an athlete?
Oh, athlete.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd love to be an athlete.
I'll watch it. I'll be a spectator.
Yeah, I'll say spectator.
I'll have to watch.
So
I'll watch you. Yeah.
It's such a it's so dedication. But you're a great athlete, Galen. I mean, that's what you are. You are an athlete.
No, I'm not.
Insult or injury? Which one?
Oh, insult all day long.
Yeah, you don't want to be injured.
I'm used to being insulted.
Right.
Yeah, whoever say that is a really? You're a mess. Get over it.
I'm assuming this next one means food. Mexican or Italian? Italian.
Italian for me.
Italian, hands down.
I'll take Mexican.
Unless it's a
really good enchilada.
A chimichanga. I'll take a chimichanga.
Yeah.
Chimichanga is the exception.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's
chimichanga really isn't Mexican food. I think it's an Americanized thing that they attribute to Mexico.
Really? Well, the only way I know it is from a Mexican restaurant.
Mm-hmm. And we've had them before.
Yeah. Maybe it is. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, wait. It's a deep fried burrito. Never mind. I was thinking it was something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mac or PC? Oh, man.
PC.
PC, really?
Close. Yeah,
really?
Anybody who takes a Mac is smarter than everybody else. You're a hipster.
Well, I don't think so.
You have to have your own stuff. I mean, Apple is not open to anybody, right? And PC is open to everybody. Mac costs more.
Well, you work on
Mac
both, Larry.
Crashes way less.
On Mac and a PC, you work on both.
What's way less?
They crashes less. The Mac.
Well, that's because there's fewer of them, so there are less.
No. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No. Because fewer of them means that crashes while you're online. I'm talking about when producing music or videos on a PC. Now, keep in mind, my PC experience is very old now, so.
Yeah, but you have both, Mac and a PC. You've done the same thing.
Now that I have, now that I have Windows 10, it's pretty. Windows 8 was great. It didn't crash.
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the PC probably is up to par with a Mac by now. But when
Mac was much quicker to become graphic design and videos and pictures and everything.
But I'm telling you, forget the internet part of it. Just simply producing music or producing videos, the PC was crashing all the time.
Yeah, it was.
Understand? Yeah, absolutely.
The Mac really didn't. So, all right, Disney or Universal?
Disney.
Disney for me too.
Me too.
Even though I like Universal. Any more on here that are worth? I'm skipping a bunch of them.
I hope so.
Oh, you want to hear some more?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the bubble nails, Robin, for ladies? Bubble nails?
No, I haven't heard about that. What is that?
Creepy looking nails.
What are they?
The fingernails, those fake fingernails you ladies put on.
Yeah, and they look like bubbles?
Yeah, they're bubbly. They're puffy.
Oh, like witches' fingernails. Like
I don't know.
Disgusting things. I gotta look those up.
All right, here. Let me see if I can find any more here. Pizza or spaghetti? Oh, pizza. Pizza, hand down.
No, I'll say spaghetti.
If it's really good baked spaghetti.
Oh, really?
I'll
good
say
spaghetti is harder to find than pizza.
Massage or nap? Nap occurs on this list twice. Once comparing.
Massage.
You get a massage instead of a nap?
I'll go for the nap.
Yeah, I'm not a massage guy. Here's one. I don't get this one. Monkeys or penguins?
Ooh, penguins.
Which one animal do you like? I'm pro monkey.
Monkey. I love monkeys. They both make you laugh.
Yeah.
Hotel or motel? Oh, that's a good one.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Motel means you drive up to it, not nearly as safe, and they're usually a little more run down. It's cheaper. But, yeah.
Hotels have complimentary breakfast.
Drums or guitars?
Not all of them.
Drums or guitars?
I have no shot of playing either, so I'll say drums.
Drums are fun to play.
Yeah. Well, and let's be honest, the drummer is usually the coolest guy in the band.
Well, Robin's brother hopes you think that.
Because he can do multiple things with his hands at the same time.
Yeah. Good morning, you're on the air.
Hello again. How about daytime or nighttime?
For what?
Yeah, it depends what you're doing.
I liked him equally as good.
All right. And the last one.
I used to be a night owl, and now I'm more of a morning person.
Because you do a morning show.
I know.
Well, you do a morning show. I mean, it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
All All right, Olive Garden or train station?
Not if it's, let's be honest, if it's Valentine's Day, that's a no-brainer.
It's a train station, yeah. All right. Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is today's Tuesday, is actually at the Walmart down on East Silver Springs Boulevard.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Go donate blood. It's the reason Galen does this. He puts up with our silly. Go donate blood and save some lives. Galen, thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
And hope you get to the beach this weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome, me too.
Bye, y'all. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lilia Moo. There was terror under the Big Top in New Hampshire last night in a collapse during a severe storm.
People who were part of the circus just yelled run, and I just see stakes and stuff coming up out of the ground.
A severe thunderstorm watch had been posted, and investigators are now examining how that tent was put up.
Fox Radio Salgi and Grasso, a man and girl were killed, nearly 24 others hurt. An attempt to take federal funding away from Planned Parenthood stalled in the Senate.
The measure came up short on a procedural vote.
3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative, the motion is not agreed to.
The failed effort could set up a showdown over the budget this fall, as Republicans could threaten to vote against spending bills if they include Planned Parenthood funds.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland and some 1,300 people in Northern California being urged to evacuate because of wildfires. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto. Shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Howdy, RL here for Dairy Queen. Spring is in the air, and so is the smell of meat cooking on our charbroil grill. You want to treat yourself to one of our most excellent grilled chicken sandwiches or wraps, or maybe a foot-long all-beef chili dog, and wash it down with an Orange Julius fruit smoothie with many real fruit flavors. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Ooh, ouch. Does pain have you glued to the couch? Yes, unfortunately it's true that every year we must get older, but that doesn't mean we have to deal with pain in our back, knees, or shoulder. If your muscles and joints are sore, don't worry anymore. Come get acupuncture from me and you'll be pain-free. Acupuncture starts as low as $35 at a Better You Healthcare. Call me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at 615-5566. Stop your pain from driving you insane.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
When we buy a vacation, we're also buying a story. So even if the happiness bump from a vacation is long over, when we retell the story of how a pickpocket took our phone in Cabo, we get a happiness boost. Because with every sunburn, we're speeding up the skin aging process. When we skip the burns and apply sunscreen every day, we slow skin aging by up to 25%. Research shows that our biggest diet mistake is usually alcohol.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Your weekends are getting a little retool.
Swear to God, not making a joke.
Check this out. New shows? Check. Some new talent? Check. Let's welcome the guys.
Let's get it going.
Arnie Spanier.
Unbelievable.
TJ Reeves.
This is what you get.
Your weekends are on fire.
Because that's how exotic it is.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
What are the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking? Will I outlive my money?